Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video by Game Dev Journey. In this video we will demonstrate how to do a double jump. So the end result will be a character that can jump twice in the air, and you won't be able to spam the key so that you can just keep double jumping. We'll put in something to prevent that. Let's get going. Alright, so double jump will have its own function, and we may as well put it below the animate function. So let's create a function here, function double jump. And the way it'll work is if the player is not on the floor, so if not is on floor, and they've just pressed the jump key. So input dot is action just pressed UI accept. Then we will allow them to jump again, essentially. So they're only allowed to do a double jump when they're in the air. So we'll set velocity dot y equal to the jump velocity. So we must also remember to call this in the process function. So if we come down here, we can call our double jump, save, and we can go ahead and test this. But what you find is that if you spam the keep hitting the double jump key, you can basically fly. So we're going to have to put something in to prevent that. Right, so the way we'll prevent that is by adding another variable to count the number of double jumps. And so we only want to allow them to double jump once. So we will have a variable called double jumps, and we can set it to 0. And then what we'll do is once they have double jumped, we'll increase double jumps by 1. When they touch the floor again, we'll set it back to 0. So as long as double jumps are 0, they're allowed to double jump. So let's go and modify this over here. We can say if they're not on the floor and they've just pressed the accept, the jump button, and let's add in here, and double jumps must be less than 1. Double jumps should be less than 1. Okay, and then this as well. So all these things have to be true to allow a double jump. Now there are other ways we could do it with timers and things like that. But this way seems simplest to me for now. So once they've completed a double jump, we'll add 1 to our variable. So double jumps this equals 1, right? And if they're back on the floor, so if is on floor, then we can set double jumps to 0. Okay, save that, and let's see if that prevents the spamming of the double jump. If we run again, we can double jump, and if I keep pressing it, I can only double jump once. Okay, but you'll notice the double jump is not animating. It's not playing the animation, so we need to still go and fix that. So let's head to our animate function, which is here, and let's put in the double jump condition, which will be if the velocity y is less than 0, and double jumps is greater than 0, which means we are double jumping, then we'll go into our animated sprite and we'll play our double jump animation. Let's test it. Okay, and it's half working. We're getting part of the animation playing. Okay, the reason why our double jump animation is not displaying correctly is because when we jump, it's playing the jump animation. It's going into the double jump at the first frame of double jump, but immediately going into jump or fall. And the way to fix that is because you're only double jumping when the double jump variable is greater than 0. But that means you're only jumping, single jumping, when the double jumps variable is less than 1. So if we put that in and we run again, you'll see now the double jump displays correctly. Now it animates correctly. So we can run and double jump around the level. Now you might be wondering, well, how do you discover this kind of error? And what I did is I went to the process function and I just put in a print statement so that I could get a printout of which animation the player was in at any time. And here in the output, you can actually see that when I'm standing still, it's idle, idle, idle. Makes more sense when we run it. So now you can see I was in fall, jump, double jump, fall, run. And that way it helped me to see that it wasn't changing animations correctly. So a little print statement like that can be a really handy debugging tool. And hopefully that's a tip that can help you if you're just starting out as well. In the next video, we'll have a look at how to do wall slides. See you then.